Have you ever felt the urge to go, sat down, and almost nothing happened? Maybe a small, hard piece passes, but that pressure stays, like something stuck right at the end. When it keeps happening, it stops being just a bathroom problem. It starts affecting your confidence. Here's the frustrating part. You're already drinking more water, eating more fiber, doing what you've been told. So why does it still feel stuck? What if the answer isn't more fiber? There's one simple, teaspoon-sized ingredient that may help in the right situation. But before you try it, you need to know when it helps. And when that stuck feeling is actually a warning sign, that's where this gets interesting. So what's behind that teaspoon-sized idea? It's magnesium hydroxide, milk of magnesia. It's an osmotic laxative. It draws water into the bowel, which softens stool and makes it easier to pass. But here's the catch. A teaspoon isn't automatically the right dose. Concentrations vary by product. And your health conditions matter, so follow the drug facts label on your bottle, not a number you heard somewhere else. And if you have kidney disease, stomach pain, nausea, or take prescription medications, check with a doctor or pharmacist first. More is not faster. The goal is gentle relief, not a new problem. But there's one situation where that stuck feeling means you shouldn't reach for a laxative at all. That's what we need to uncover next. Say you've already tried something, and you're still sitting there, stuck. Here's the frustrating truth. Constipation rarely has just one cause: low fluid, too little activity, ignoring the urge to go. Even certain medications can all play a part. But one habit makes it worse: pushing harder and harder. Straining and holding your breath isn't the goal. Instead, try better mechanics. Put a small footstool under your feet, so your knees sit above your hips. Lean forward slightly. Relax your belly. Breathe slowly instead of forcing. You're not fighting your body. You're working with it. But here's something else to watch. There's one food you've probably been told to increase for years that can actually make constipation worse. If you increase it the wrong way, what happens next may surprise you. If this keeps happening, the goal isn't rescuing yourself every time. It's making constipation less likely in the first place. Add fiber gradually, not all at once, and make sure you're drinking enough water to support it. Kiwi, prunes, and ground flaxseed are simple options, but more isn't always better. Movement matters too. Even regular walking helps keep things moving. And when your body gives you the urge, try not to ignore it. A consistent routine, especially after breakfast, helps your body learn a pattern. Put these together, and you have a real long-term strategy, not just another quick fix. But what if you're doing all of this, and it keeps coming back? That's when you shouldn't just reach for more fiber or another teaspoon. Recurring constipation can have an underlying cause, and that's the part you shouldn't overlook. Now for the part that may matter more than the teaspoon itself. If you've improved fiber, fluids, and activity, and responded to the urge, but constipation keeps coming back, don't just reach for something stronger. It can be tied to medications, pelvic floor changes, or another health issue. Persistent symptoms deserve a conversation with your doctor, and don't ignore blood in the stool, constant abdominal pain, vomiting, fever, unexplained weight loss, or being unable to pass gas. Those need medical attention, not another dose of laxative. So here's the real lesson. One teaspoon isn't a magic fix. It never was. The point is knowing when it may help, when it's the wrong tool, and when your body is asking for medical advice, not a home remedy. And once you understand that, there are two more everyday habits worth a closer look. One seems harmless on your plate, but may be less friendly to your heart than you think. The other involves something your muscles need, and it may affect how your body handles blood sugar. Both are worth understanding before you make another choice, just because it sounds healthy. If constipation has been frustrating you, don't fight your body harder. Learn to work with it, and listen when it's warning you.